Hey there, and welcome to Crochet Therapy. I'm Barbara, your host for this episode of Morning Coffee and Crochet, and this is our Maker Monday. So I'm so glad that you're here. So good to see you, and I hope that you had a great weekend. I bet you did. Good morning, Naomi. It's good to see you. Aloha. And I hope that everyone had a great weekend, and that your Monday is starting off really well as well. Let me turn my phone down. Dun da da da. Here we go. Thank you. Thank you, Naomi. Okie dokie. Let me turn off the sound and let's see. Hmm, hmm. Oh, yeah. Let's do this. There we go. Awesome blossom. Okay, I hope that you are having a great Monday. I'm having a great Monday, and good morning to everyone. Good morning, Nikki. Happy Monday. Thank you for the thumbs up and the little baby cow. Is that what that is? That's so cute. So cute. So, yeah, I spent a little bit of the weekend dreaming. I went through all the goat supply companies and requested free catalogs so that I could, research and see what's out there and what, the best deal is, what the going price is for certain things. That way I can price it local. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I still have a little bit of a cough and, it's morning, so I'm just kind of like getting all the bones out of my throat and kind of getting everything going. So I've got coffee in my mug this morning. I couldn't find my big mug, so I had to use my small. Well, I say small. Okay, it's 10 ounces, so 10 or 12. Anyway, so it's big enough. Trust me. It's just not my humongous mug that I used to. Right? I don't know where it is. Mm. So this is my Fiesta mug, which is perfectly fine and suitable for a cup of coffee. But you know how that is. So, good morning, Catherine. Good morning, Naomi. Good morning, Nikki. It's good to see everyone, and I hope everyone's having a good morning. Today is our Maker Monday. Excuse me, and I have with me the crochet project that I have been working on, and I want to show it to you a little bit. I put it in the picture in the thumbnail for you know, for today's episode. So you kind of got a sneak peek at it. It is a bag-a-day pattern for a shawl, and I actually am going to see if I can find, let's see. Oh, it's not a shawl. I keep calling it a shawl. It's a poncho. There we go. Let's see. Well, you know what? I don't know. I actually don't know what this one is called. So let me go to my YouTube and see if I can find it. Um, because that would, there we go. Because that is going to help me. Let's see, YouTube, here we go. And I think it was under my, let's see, was it under this one? Let me look at history. History is a mystery. Let's see. No. Oh, there's some that show up as, oh, here it is. It's called Super Easy Crochet Poncho Sunshine Days. And that is what it's called. Let's see. if I can share that with you so that I can just show you what it looks like. Okay. And so here we go. Let's go all the way over here. Uh, I will give you the link. Let me give you the link. Here we go. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. Ah, here it is, and it's called. Let me see if I can share that. Present, share screen, easy crochet poncho, tutorial,
Um,
share. So
this
let me see if I can
Anakin. Now
show
you
it
can
to
make that any
you.
size you want. I think
Well,
I said a couple
so
times in
this
the video.
is,
All you do is got to keep
let
adding
me
rows and rows and rows to it
let me make
until it gets to
sure
your
that we
desired length.
want.
So ponchos are very easy to size adjust. It's just adding more rows to your poncho till you get it to the size that you want. So this
I don't
potato
know if the
this
sound is on or
tutorial I
not
use
on
Red Heart
this.
Super Saver
Um,
Ombre, and the color
but
Jazzy.
yeah, so this is the
It is
Easy
a
Crochet Poncho
100%
Tutorial Bag a Day,
medium four weight. It's
and
100% acrylic, medium four weight yarn.
I think
See there?
this one has
Let's
3
see.
different rows,
What else can I tell you
and
about it?
let me
Okay.
stop sharing. Here we go. 3 It's a 3-row repeat, and I'm in love with it. I mean, it is so easy, so easy. Hey, Trudy, good morning. Good morning. Yeah, no slice to help with the link. That's right. Nikki has a big coffee. It's Monday. I have a medium coffee, but that's okay. Thank you, Nikki. Excuse me. Nikki is taking the place of our slice today. She is taking over. Mm-mm-mm. So Bag a Day is really a great teacher. She's a great teacher. And so she's very easy to follow. I followed her on several different patterns for various things. For a blanket, I followed her for a purse. It was a purse that I really, really loved too. I followed her for, well, obviously this poncho. I followed her for a baby dress, and that was a lot of fun, a lot of fun. So, she really is a great teacher. She's easy to follow. Um, she's just an awesome human being. So, you know, any time that you can follow her, go for it. Um, she's someone that as far as how she does her tutorials, there were several people that I tried to emulate a little bit, and she was one of them. So, yes, I'm still kind of, my voice is still kind of weird, and I'm sorry about that this morning. My brain is scattered this morning. Let me rein it in a little bit. So, how are my peeps doing today? How are you doing? And this is our Make It Monday. And so I want to know what you're making, but first I want to know what is in your cup. And like I said, my cup has coffee, a little bit of half and half in it. And unfortunately, it's a smaller coffee than I'm used to, although it's a really beautiful mug. It's my Fiesta Wear mug. It's a beautiful mug, but I'm going to be done with it before I know it. Mm. So, what is in your cup? I want to know. And then we'll go on to even more um, questions. Oh, you want to make a toddler dress from her? Just haven't decided which. Yes, Nikki, her dresses are so easy to follow. Actually, now that I think about it, I've made 2 of them. Um, the first one was a very simple one, and then the second one was a little more intricate, and my granddaughter loved it because it was frilly. She just loved it. She loved that dress. And, so yeah, she didn't wanna take it off once she got it on. So, anyway, the only problem with that dress is that it had holes. So, it was very pretty, very frilly, but, yeah, so being in Florida, you don't wanna add lots of layers and, oh, Trudy, yes. Trudy says, um, for me, it's difficult as her patterns are mostly 4 weight. Oh, goodness, yeah. And, I did not see the dress that she made her daughter. I didn't see it, the new dress. I'll have to go check it out because that's the fun part is that her daughter is a little bit older than my granddaughters. So the size for my granddaughters are, dresses that she's already made. So that makes it helpful for me, right? Yes. And Trudy has nothing in her cup. She just got home from work and still more to do. So Trudy is in South Africa, and so her time frame is a little bit later than where I am. My morning is just getting started here, and Trudy's day, her work day is done, and now she's home, and doing the things that she needs to do. Oh, there's no pattern for the new dress yet. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, let's see. Naomi has caramel macchiato creamer in your stitch mug coffee. Oh, that's cute. I love it, love it, love it. Absolutely love it. Mm. Ah, yes. So that okay. And Nikki says, "Me too, Barbara. Grands are right behind her." So we have it made, right? All we have to do is follow her, and she will give us, the next size dress, and we can be like, "Oh, okay, let's make this dress." Yeah, yeah. So for Trudy, it's 3 o'clock. So that's not too bad. 3 o'clock. You got home at a decent hour. And so you can do some, whatever it is that you need to do and get dinner ready. Um, so that's fun. That is nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, let's see. So we have what's in your cup, what's the temp where you're at. Let's see. Mine is right now it is 65 degrees, no precipitation for at least 60 minutes. It's actually perfect outside. And I thought about going out on the veranda to do my live today, but as usual, I was running a little bit behind schedule. And so you know, I thought, well, you don't want to wait for me to take everything out on the veranda. So I just opted for in the crochet room. So instead of mountain views behind me, you get to see um, yarn. And there's a little bit of a mountain view that this one that I drew um, or painted, and with a little bear on it. That's on my wall. Oh, so what's the temp where you're at? I want to know. Um, oh, you still got 2 hours of work to finish. I see. I see. Okay. Still more to do. Oh, Nikki, you've not finished Oogie Boogie, but you're finishing a newsboy hat that you started months ago. Good, good. So you're working on a whip. You're gonna get that one done and leave in the ends, and then you'll be done. Woohoo. Um, yes, we do like looking at yarn. You're right, Nikki. You're right. Hey, speaking of looking at yarn, don't forget to either post or send me photos of your yarn stash so that I can share it on Friday. Now, this Friday, we've got some really um, good, good, good um, pictures, photos. that have been shared, and I can't wait until you get to see it. So this one, will be for this Friday, and we're already starting with some good photos. So I'm real excited. I can't wait. And I have to take a photo of my called midwife blanket so that I can add that to our, finished makes product or finished makes video. And I also still have to take photos of my stash. Oh, it's 63 right now, Naomi says. Ooh, that's so nice. And it's 84 where Trudy is. Trudy, that's not too bad for 3 o'clock. That's not too bad because that seems to be like the heat of the day, right? 3 to 5 seems to be maybe the hottest of the day, maybe. Um, okay, so the little white shelf behind me, are you talking about this right here? This right here? And that is actually it is empty. It's empty right now, but it's a little, I might have to get yes, um, that would be perfect, perfect size. I know that sounds weird, right? When I read it, I was like, "Oh, you need some for your eyes," but you're talking about um, your pieces parts. So this was purchased, it's Sterlite, it's a 5 drawer little chest, and it's really good size. And I haven't put anything in there, but see, there's like 5 drawers and whoopsie, there we go. And thankfully they're on a little hook there so they don't all just fall out. But yeah, this is really nice because you can also see it has a space for a label if you are into labeling. Of course, you can see I'm not into labeling and also I'm not into taking labels off. So let me see if I can get this label off. Although it's been very helpful because when people ask me, I can tell them exactly what it is. And I know where I got this. I got this from Walmart probably about 2018. So, of course, back then I paid $3 for this. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Walmart is where I got it. Um, I who knows how much it is now, right? With the price of things and everything, but it's perfect because it's 5 drawers. So you could put eyes, needles, extra hooks, um, stitch markers, and what else? Scissors. You could just put a whole array of little things in here. Also, if you have, beads sometimes take up a lot of room, right? But let's say you have some buttons um, that are still in wrappers. Now, I know my buttons, I had to put in a big container because I bought buttons a long time ago through Amazon. And so I have like some wooden buttons and I have some plastic color buttons and all kinds of things like that, but they won't fit in here. But let's say I have, a couple specialty buttons, like buttons that have shapes like dogs or cats or flowers or something like that, that I don't want to just throw in a button bin because they have a set, I could put them in here. So this is really handy, really, really handy. I just haven't organized the room completely, and I have a larger version of this on my floor over here over here, and you may have seen it, it's kind of a light pale green color, and it only has 3 drawers, but of course, they're bigger drawers. So they can actually hold a blanket or, something larger. And so I do have like my top drawer has a lot of little notions and things like that. It has a lot of eyes, noses. I have noses too. So like I could put eyes in one and noses in another. Um, so what I need to do is pull all of the little things out of that big drawer over here and, organize them in here. So this is really, really a good thing. I do like it. I did have another one. I had 2 of them, and I'm not sure what happened with the other one. I have a feeling it's around here somewhere. I just haven't found it yet. So, Hey, Patty. Good morning. It's good to see you. Okay, good. Nikki says she has a few. Very handy. Good, good. And nice, nice. Yay. Okay, so let's see. What's the temperature you're at? And here's the final question of the day. What is on your hook? And so with that question out there, I want you to give me your comments. Tell me what's on your hook. And while you are giving me your answer so that we can share, I want to show you what is on my hook. And I'll show you first. This is what's left of one really large skein of yarn. And it is actually, let me show you. Uh, Here we go. It is this ombre red heart super saver. And this is in the way sea coral. And I have had two. I only have two of these. And it is 10 ounces, 283 grams, 400 yards, and 440 meters. Four-weight yarn, 100% acrylic, and it's really pretty. Really pretty. Of course, I don't know. Kind of um, faded out on the video because it's a lot more vibrant on here. And so this is my current make, and I'm really happy with it. I'm really pleased with it. I I love the pattern. Oop, let me pull this out a little bit. There we go. I love the pattern. It's the pattern by Bag a Day. And as you can see, it's doing its thing. So yeah, it's gonna be really pretty once it's done. And so I'm getting to the end of this first skein of yarn, and she said that two would be enough. And I sure hope it is, because this is my year of not buying yarn, my YIMBY year. Yay, I'm not buying yarn. And so I need to make this work. So if it comes down to, this is not going to be enough, then I'm probably going to find like a cream color. I don't know that I want to do a white, a stark white, but I'll probably do a cream color and just do, a little bit of the border, or oh, I don't know. I mean, see, if I was going to incorporate green or cream in there, I would think that I should have like between these rows. Do you see? Can you see this? So this is the pattern, the 3-row repeat. So you have let's do it this way. So you have the squares, the train track row, then you have a double crochet row, then you have a front post, back post double crochet row, then you have the train track row again, and it's repeat. So if I was going to do a cream incorporating in there, I would think that I should have maybe every now and then done a train track row and cream or something just to kind of tie it together, but I didn't do that. And so I'm just going to trust that 2 skeins is going to be enough, and if not, then I'll work it out, right? Oh, thank you. Thank you. I love this color too. I'm not really a huge fan of Red Super Saver, but I do really like their ombres. Their ombres are really great. Really great because it has a lot of the color, as you can see. This is like the coral, and then it goes into, a little bit lighter, and then a little bit lighter than that. And it just, of course, it's just a step down, but look how much, like, it went all the way around. So it really does have a long, very slow transition, right? And I like that. Because it allows the colors to just kind of fade from one to the other, instead of, something like this, which this is a shawl that I tried. Remember, this was my test pattern for the shawl, and I really like it. And, but this is more of a variegated, so it has all different colors. Nothing wrong with this. Nothing wrong with it at all. I do love it. Um, but as far as the shawl and the way the colors change, this is spot on. Now, this one is really cute, and I do like it. This one is a shawl. This was my test. Now, this is kind of like the C to C pattern, but it's not. And I actually need to kind of write this down. Eh, I don't even remember what the name of that one was. But um, when my sweet sister-in-law Tanya was here, we I gave her a choice, the call the midwife blanket or that shawl. Now that shawl would have been super easy for her because she's used to the C to C, and, oh, right? This could be a doll shawl. Yes, or a little shawl for that mermaid, right? Definitely. Definitely. Oh, let's see. Oh, Nikki said it's 70 degrees now, but maybe up to 80 today, and it is supposed to get like 80, 81 today, this afternoon by 5 o'clock. So, and then like at night, it's supposed to go down into the 50s. So we left our windows open in the bedroom last night, and it was so nice, so nice. And then waking up this morning and hearing the birds chirping, it was really nice. Mm. So I want to take advantage of that as much as I can, right? And Catherine, thank you. I love this color too. And so I made things with um, blue. There was a blue ombre, and I had 2 of these, and it was the pattern from Pista with Secret Yarnery, and she had a granny square sweater. So it was a granny square on the front, a granny square on the back, and a granny square for each sleeve. And so yeah, uh, she gave that pattern. And, so I used the blue ombre for that, and that was very pretty too. One thing I didn't like about that was that the granny square with the ombre created kind of like, a, target, like you know, a bullseye on me, and I don't necessarily need a bullseye, aiming right at wherever, right? So, I don't really care for the larger granny square in any of the makes. So while I do appreciate a good shrug or a good sweater, you will not see me wearing it. Just simply because if it's not a solid color, it is going to create a bullseye, and I am not a fan. Not a fan. So now The smaller granny squares turned into a sweater, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Um, the sunflower granny squares turned into a sweater, I'm not a fan because usually they put, 2 squares right here, and they have the granny square, and then they have they have the sunflower, and then they have the center of the sunflower right here, and I'm like, "Mm-mm, no, we're not doing that." I just, I'm just weird that way. I'm just weird that way. Can't do it. Um, let's see. Oh, Catherine says, I'm going to fill up my 3-tier cart with all my makes and then work on them. That is amazing. I love that idea. I love that idea. Do you triage your makes? You know how, like, this one is almost done. I can do this in, an hour. Let's put this one to the front. This one's going to take about 3 hours. This one's going to take, another month or whatever. And do you triage them that way? Or maybe by what you like, what you're in love with, that kind of a thing? Um, yeah, I'm not sure. Ooh, Trudy is making some lunch right now, and it sounds really good. It's rolls, um, or buns. Yep, rolls with lettuce, tomato, and cucumber. Yum. That sounds very light and refreshing. I love fresh tomatoes, lettuce. Now, here in the States, we do what's called a BLT. And so it's a little bit of bacon with lettuce and tomato, and that is delicious too. Very delicious. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Nice and light sounds awesome. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Um, let's see. Patty says, um, oh, let's see. Did I get you? Okay. So Patty is still working on kitchen curtains. Yes. But started and completed several projects between working on the curtains. That's nice. So you're steadily working your curtain project, and at the same time, you're incorporating other projects. I mean, I think that that's what a lot of makers do, right? I know that that's what I do. I I like to work on a couple different things at a time. Um, Sometimes, like with this called the midwife blanket, my sweet sister-in-law was here, and so we were working on it together. And, so that was fun, and I kinda got into it. I really got into that pattern, right? And since it was a baby blanket, it wasn't that big, and I was working it, like, faster than anything, and, just found it to be just such a pleasant pattern that I just kept working it until I was done. So and that made it fun, right? Because then you're like, "Whoa, look what I made so fast." And, and then also having the mermaid, um, done for my granddaughter and having her wonderful, um, reception of that gift, it just really made it fun and worthwhile. Mm, mm. Nearly time to start supper, yeah. I imagine, I imagine. Let's see. Yay, so if you're watching this today, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit the like button. But if nothing else, just hit that subscribe button, and that way you won't miss any new episodes that come out because I have another crochet with me coming out this week. And then of course the Maker Friday, the you know, the finished objects Friday, and the yarn stash. Okay, don't forget to give me a copy of your yarn stash. All right. Yarn stash photos needed. Yay! Yes, you know it. You know it. So yesterday I washed my hair and then it was still a little bit damp and I got in the car and it was such a beautiful day. I had the windows down and I'm telling you, I have a little bit still of a knot in the back of my head that I can't get out because my hair was going everywhere with the wind. Have you ever done that? Have you ever ridden in the car with all the windows down and you're riding down the road, not too fast, maybe 45 miles per hour, just a nice steady pace, right? And yet your hair is, like, flying everywhere and just, like, tangling up. I was like, "Oh my goodness, I'm gonna regret it." So I tried brushing my hair this morning, and I'm like, there's a couple spots back there that I was like, "Okay, never mind. I'm gonna pull all my hair out." Oh my goodness. So, yeah, yarn stash photos needed, and I need photos of your makes, and, um, you know, even your photos of your whip would be fun, right? Photos of you crocheting, photos of, the works in progress. I just think that that's fun. Now the photo that is on, the thumbnail for today, that was a work in progress photo. It was laying on my lap, and I just took a photo of it. It was easy, and there you have it. So, if you wanna do something like that while you're making, and, I even did that with the mermaid. I laid her body on my leg, and I just took a photo of her, and, with the hook next to it. That is always helpful, especially if you are working on something and you don't wanna forget what the hook was. Um, if you take a photo of it when you're first starting it, take a photo of it, like, if you're just in love with this pattern, um, then, you take a photo of it with your hook. If down the line you have set that aside and you can't remember the hook, just go back to your photos and take a look and see what hook that is. I've done that before and it saved me. And then I've also done that before without the hook, and then I go back looking and I'm like, "Oh, please, please, please let me have the hook in there." It's not in there. So then, if I have shared it on the channel, then I have to go back and try to look through the channels and find out, did I take a photo? Was I making with it? You know, all that stuff. So all these little things to just um, help you today. Oh, yes. Patty Barker, thank you, Patty. She says, "I don't wanna be that person, but just a friendly reminder that it is tax day for the USA. Hopefully, you all have that completed." And I have it completed, and I'm so glad I have it completed. Uh, you know, taxes can be stressful, right? Yeah, and, I had someone just recently, someone that, I care for, um was far away, asked me, "Can I just stick my head in the sand and just, like, pretend like I'm not there?" And I said, "Yes, yes, you can stick your head in the sand, but first you have to go do your taxes, and after you do that, then you can stick your head in the sand." That was not exactly the answer she was looking for. Yes. Oh my goodness. Ah, you went to work with wet hair? Yeah. Did you do that today? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Uh Let's see. Naomi says, "I'm working on a washcloth at the moment, restocking next setup." That's awesome. Oh my goodness, that's awesome. I love that. Um, and let's see. Did I miss I'm just looking through your comments. Oh, okay. I did. I thought that I missed something from you, Naomi, and thank you for, saying it fresh because it completely went whoop, and I missed it. I try to hold on to it, you know that? Um That's wonderful. I love making washcloths, you know that. And I have a couple patterns that are just my favorites, right? They're just kinda like my go-to, the, lemon peel stick. Oh, yes, Nikki, I love washcloths, you know it. Washcloths, dishcloths, any of them, they're my favorite. One thing that I really like about them is that they're quick, and you can do a different pattern and try it out with um, with your cotton yarn, and then it is, you know, it's just a good practice. It's just a really good practice, pattern, a practice item for your stitches, so, yeah. So, yeah, I'm gonna keep working on this, and I do like it a lot. I really do. I like the way let me see if I can show pattern a little bit better this way. Let's see if it shows. Yes. So see how it has like the little squares, and then this is just 2 rows. One is just a double crochet, and one is the front plus back plus double crochet. So that's 2 rows right there. And then this one is just the double crochet, chain 1, skip 1, double crochet, chain 1, skip 1. So this is a very easy repeat. I mean, there's no forgetting what row you're supposed to do. You just look. You're like, "Oh, okay." You know, I've got my double crochet row. Now the next one is the front plus back row. So it's just so easy to remember. So I just keep doing that. I am not sure what I'm gonna work on next, but, um, I don't think I'm gonna do a dishcloth or a washcloth until I get a little further um, into the summer is what I mean. Um, because right now it's just so pretty, and having, larger projects like the blanket or this, poncho doesn't bother me right now because we have the cool air, we have the breeze, it's just beautiful out. It makes me wanna do, pretty colors, pretty spring colors, and, it makes me wanna stay away from the heavy winter colors. Yes, a lightweight poncho would be really fun. Um, even with a three-weight yarn, use the same hook size. So I'm thinking about I have three-weight yarn over there, and it's a mandala, and the hook that I'm using for this one is a J hook. Um, Baggy Day likes to use larger hook sizes, so I think I would still use the J hook for the three-weight yarn in this pattern, and it would just make it that much more, um, breezy, easy breezy, right? I think that's what I would do, and, also, it's not a bad time to think of fall because in spring, you're getting, like, the cooler weather, but not and not hot weather, so you might be getting a little bit of a chill, kind of like when it goes from summer into fall, it's that same transition. So, if you did something that you would wear in the spring and you would put it with fall colors, then it can be a transition item as well, right? So, yeah. All right, folks. Well, I'm gonna let you go. I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful day. A three-way yes, it'll be more flowy and yeah, it'll just be soft and, so I'm looking at some mandala yarn right now. It was in I think about now? Better? Thank you. My battery must have died. I have to recharge all of them. Okay. Oh, Patty, I think that it was me. The sound was me. Yeah. Are we good now? I think we're Nikki. Nikki says, "Lucky I read lips." Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to get a charger in here and just keep charging all of my, all of my little microphones. Now that I have that extra set, I have 4 microphones, which makes it good because one of them has to work. Problem is, what I need to do is put little stickers with numbers on them, right? So that I know, okay, this one is charged, you know, I charged up the red one, I charged them because right now they're all just black, they look the same. I don't know which one is charged and which one isn't, right? So, anyway, yay! And yeah, you got me back because my was fine. So, thank you folks for, hanging out with me today, and thank you for, all of your encouragement and your kindness towards me. I just really appreciate it. I don't know if you can fully realize how much you mean to me and how encouraging you are in my life. And, not just here, while we're talking or anything, but I truly feel like you are my friend. And, so when I thinking about you when you share things, I'm like, "Oh, you know, Nikki's getting ready to, do this and this and this. Oh, my friend Nikki, she loves cows." Or, Naomi, oh, she sets up those beautiful kiosks, and she goes there and she sells her stuff, and, I'm just really proud of her. Or, all of these different my friend Trudy in South Africa, my friend Gloria in the UK. I just really love having friends like you. And so I just want to thank you for coming along on the ride with me, and I hope you have a wonderful day. So stay safe, be kind, and get some and much love to everybody, and I will see you on